What is going on, guys? Trickisty here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Golem Bot even if it's offline. Before we get into the good stuff, there's a couple of things you're going to need. First off is Packet Editor. You can download that, link in the description. You're going to need this custom server that I wrote. Link is also in the description. It has pretty much just one file in a folder. And you need to go download Golem Bot. This is the 2.11.1 version, and this works. Newer versions will probably work, but if the developer changes the system, this won't work anymore. So if that happens, and I'll just make an update video. Yeah. Also, you're going to need access to your router, so you're going to need the login information for that. Without that, this tutorial won't work for you. I mean, pretty sure there's a way to do it, but this is a lot easier. Okay, let's get right into it. So let's start Packet Editor, and what this program does is it'll intercept packets going from an application to a corresponding server. So we're going to go to Open, Golem exe, and invoke freeze. So we're getting some stuff here. And the very first line is all we have to look at. And that's get golem hashes. That's all we need. Everything else is pretty much irrelevant depending on what you're doing. But for this tutorial, we only need this. So let's right click, copy ASCII, open Notepad, paste it, and we have a host and the URL to get. So let's copy this. And that. Save. Put it right there. Now we're going to cut that, go into redirect server, root, golem, paste it. Now we can close. Also close that. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing all the different files and their corresponding hash, MD5, whatever it is. And one line here, golem _ online. Okay, so I assume that if the developer is doing updates and wants to turn the program off for the users, you would change it to off and then back to on. Well, let's try this out. Let's do off and save it. Of course, we don't have access to the server and can't just change this. So how can we? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Go ahead and run the server exe. You might have a pop-up message for your firewall allowing a connection through to port 80. Allow that. Then go over to your router address. You can find that out by ipconfig, and you'll see your address and the one of the default gateway or your router. Go ahead and type that in and then log in. Once you're logged in, you want to go to static NAT. It's most likely found under firewall, and you want to add 2 new records. Alright, one of them is for this IP address right here, and the other one is for the main IP address of the website. So we saw here, I am at 210. 210. The address is 134.255.2396, I believe. Yep. Enable port forwarding for static NAT. And we want to do protocol 80. We can hit apply. Now we want to add another one. Same as before, only this time the address is 181.174.167. Damn it, what's the last value? 16, I believe. Enable also port 80. Done. Once these are active, we can go back to our folder. The server is running. Just put that like right here. And now we can start Golem. Now we saw something was requested. And it says Golem is temporarily deactivated. So what just happened? Your router got the request to redirect all traffic on port 80 going to this IP address to redirect to your local address. The server is on this local address at port 80 and will fetch any packet requested. All files are then stored in here, as right here, as we can see, requested. Alright, so Golem is now offline. Well, we can go over back to the file, on, save, and it works. Now it's going to load, and it requested a redir.html, and it says here tutorial by Trickkiste, which is this file right here. And that's how you can have Golem always on. From here, you can go ahead and log in. I can show you that it works. I don't know how long it's going to take. It took a little while, but there you go. It works. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tutorials.